Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to Limited Lowdown. Time for some more Lost Caverns of Ixalan Limited. Oh hey, Premier Draft. Alright, let's see how we do. I've been enjoying the set. I think my enjoyment's gone down a little the further I've gone into it. Just as things have gotten more ironed out and the format's gotten a lot faster in many ways. You know, the nuttier decks aren't necessarily available. Oh, okay, well that's a straight up a bomb there with the schooner. Crew 1. Yeah. So it's just a 3/4 artifact, or vehicle, and then you just crew 1, and then it explores for that creature. So you can grow your creatures without even getting them into combat or anything, and you attack as 3/4. So we do want stuff that can come down early. That has, say, 1 power. So we're probably looking for Cogwork Wrestlers would be great. So they would. And it is an artifact in and of itself, so that helps. There's a 1,000 device here, so that's a card I'd love to see come back. I don't think it will. What will we out of this pack? Probably some of the weaker blue cards and the weaker red cards and the Goblin Skull Ticker. Right. Okay, I think we're just going to first pick a Cogwork Wrestler here. There's no Braid in the pack, which is very, very strong. Or no, it's not very, very strong, excuse me. It's good. Oh, did I hit record? Oh, it did. Excellent. Okay, just checking. It's not very, very good, but it is good. Worse in this format than others. Idle Deep King, which is good in a blue-red artifacts deck. Waylaying Pirates, which is good as our top end, if we're doing sort of an aggressive strategy. So it's a Colossadactyl and an Iron Paw Aspirant, and a Dauntless Dismantler, which is, you know, as the format's gone on, been proven to be quite a decent card. But a Cogwork Wrestler is literally the perfect pick after taking this card. Now, what do we anticipate will wheel? Probably the Flail, 1,000 Wounds Infantry, so excuse me. Maybe the Brine Fang. It's unlikely in the cards that we want to come back to us. So there's nothing very strong pulling us in any direction. Saheeli's Lattice is cool, but it's not the direction we're going right now. You know? It's not the direction we're going, like a blue-red dinos. I don't think so, and you really do want the dinos for that to work. We could take a companion or a gnome, but I'm not high in either of them, so I would probably just take a Shipwreck Sentry here. I think that's the right pick. I'm interested to see what 17 Land says about that pick versus Shipwreck Sentry is a fine card. You don't want to be third pick in Shipwreck Sentry, not by a country mile, but sometimes you don't make a choice. That versus the Hidden Cataract. I consider the Cataract to be a better pick here. No, I think I like just cutting blue. Oh, another Wrestler. We just take that all day. Keep cutting blue. Cogwork Wrestler turn 1. Schooner turn 2. Brilliant. And Cogwork Wrestlers are just good cards. So we're hoping to go... Realistically, I think we're hoping to go blue-red here. There's a Sunshot Militia that might come back. We could take that, but I still think Cogwork Wrestler and keep our second colour open is the pick here. No. Nothing great here, so it's probably... I would think the Wanderglyph, the Sunfire Torch. Sunfire Torch seems good with these, with all these little Cogwork Wrestlers. But I think the Wanderglyph is the right pick. Okay, so we are starting to go blue-red. Now, do I want a Puzzle Door or an Unlucky Drop? Or a Digsite Conservator? Unlucky Drop. Very likely to get one of those. And you really don't want too many of them. But it's the same with Puzzle Door though as well. Yeah, I guess we take the Unlucky Drop here. and then we just deprioritize it for the rest of the draft. Song Stupefaction's not really where we want to be. Cave, we could take the Captivating Cave, or we could take the Seismic Monster, but again, that's not really where we want to be. I guess we take the Cave, or maybe we take the Monster to kind of cut red a little. It's hard to know. It's a difficult decision. I guess we take the Monster. Another wrestler, excellent. Okay, good. I don't anticipate playing. So more or less, that's what I thought will come back. I don't anticipate playing the Monster. We'll put that in the board for now. I say we cut blue. I think the Pilgrim. I don't anticipate playing that. Shadow Volcano, nobody cares about. So I think we just take the most playable blue card, which is either the Echo or the Counter Spell. Yeah. Wailing Pirates. That is what we want to see. We definitely want that over Rumbling Rockslide. Because we're not married to red by any stretch of imagination, those cards have got to be very close. Not even close, sorry, Wailing Pirates have got to be significantly better. So it has. Yeah, just having a wee look around to see if it's how much better it is, because it's got to be significantly better. Wailing Pirates is sitting at 57 in a blue-red deck, and Rumbling Rockslide's got to be sitting way lower, like 55 maybe, 54.2, that's what I would have thought. Yeah, okay, so we're content with where we are. Now, this is a lot of Cogwork wrestlers, so... Both of the colourless cards came back. That is strange. We've no 3-drops currently. I don't know that I want both of these. Which is considered to be a better... Cartographer's Companion is considered better. Or is it Compass Gnome, sorry? No, it's Cartographer's Companion, yeah. Oh, we got the Compass Gnome anyway. I'm not playing that, like I'm not. Pirate Hat, if I get the right deck, it's exactly where we want to be. We'll just take the riddle to keep cutting blue. I actually really doubt we're playing that. And we got the Compass Gnome anyway. Or at least people. This seems to be an intelligent enough pod. If I'm getting those that late, because some people are way too happy to pick those up. Magmatic Galleon. Well, now we've kind of decided our second color. We wanted to be red anyway. Crew 2. Okay. So Sentry works for that. Okay, so we pick up the Galleon here. Now, we'll keep the Pirate Hat there. We're going to take both of these out. Huh, 2 meter or Yearling. It's honestly, it's closer than you'd think in that one. 2 meter or Yearling, I wonder. I know it has a higher win rate. Alright, we'll go for the 2 meter then. Let's be smart about it. It can crew the Galleon. Oh, it can actually if we have an artifact. So, and we currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Dowsing Device or an Oaken Siren. That's an interesting one. Dowsing Device is excellent, but it's more likely to wheel. So it is, like, it's got to be Oaken Siren all day, like. So it has. I haven't built that many blue-red decks, so that's why I'm checking 17 lands quite frequently. Huh. Now, it's got to be Siren over Scout as well, right? Which is really hard. Really, really hard to pass up. But it's got to be Siren. Now we pick up a Geological Appraiser. I mean, I'd like a River Herald Scout, I'd like a Shipwreck Sentry, but you just can't beat this card. For sheer value. Now, the Puzzle Door or the Scout. It could be that we want the Scout more than the Puzzle Door. I think it is. We don't have a huge artifact sub-theme currently. So we've got 4 already. 5, 6, 7. I think we can assume that we'll get the Puzzle Door at a later point. Italia's Favour has got to be better than Sunshot Militia. I wanted to check just to make 100% sure, but it's got to be. It's got to be. It's probably close enough, but it's got to be better. Yeah, there's about a 1.5% difference in it. I like to just, like I say, I like to double check, just also to make sure that my readings of cards are better. or my readings of cards are sharp. You know, but with what is it? With 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and technically 10 really. 10 creatures at 2 or less already. Tie Saver is going to be wonderful. Pirate Hat's looking okay. We got 1 pirate, 2 pirate, 3. No, is Siren a pirate? Yeah, it is. 1, 2. We got 3 pirates. And the Shipwreck Center, so it's looking okay. And the Whaling Pirates. Enterprising Scallywag or the Sunfire Torch. Do we just want another 2-drop creature? Is the question. See, we're not doing a whole pile of... No, I think the torch is a little bit of removal as well. We will take the Volcano, but it's actually, with all these 1-drops, I mightn't play it at all. Panicked Alistair I don't mind in these decks, as a little bit of reach. We're definitely not going to play two of the things, so I guess we'll take that. I don't think we're going to play it though, I'll put it in the board. Take this for the collection. We already have a Monster Source, so in case we want another 2-drop, we'll take that. We're taking another Shipwreck Center. I don't know if we're necessarily going to play it. How many artifacts we got? We're sitting at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're getting to the point where I would probably play it, yeah. But I would prefer some more aggressive cards. But again, with all these... Now, oh, that's a tough choice for me, big time. Do I want an Oaken Siren? Another Oaken Siren or an Abrade? You know, so like it's got to be, Abrade's got to be way low on this, yeah. 58. Well, it's not as low as I thought, actually. And then the Siren. Yeah. It's about a percentage point difference between them. You do want some removal. It helps us cast our Magmatic Galleon ahead of curve as well. Yeah, no. I think with three Goblin, or sorry, 3 Cogwork Wrestlers, I think I'm okay taking a second Oaken Siren. I think we take a Sunshot Militia here. There's a lot of stuff lying around that we could tap the Galleon if we're not doing it. Although... I've got to assume it's Sunshot Militia, right? That's my inclination. Yeah. Warlogged Hulk is not a card for us. We'll take a second Sunfire Torch. I'm not convinced we'll play it. We're not playing this. We can still run 17 lands though. Brazen Blade Master. No, I don't think so. Scampering Surveyor. Nah, we're not doing that though. Brazen Blade Master might wheel. I'm going to take the Cogwork Wrestler, honestly. Right, with all these cheap creatures, a double torch seems good. Hat doesn't seem that good. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 targets. Probably take the Scout out. Another Wanderglyph. Yeah. I think I'll take that over the second Shipwreck Pirate. The third Shipwreck Pirate, sorry. Shipwreck Sentry, I should say. I would like a few more 3s. Sitting at 15 creatures and 3 ways to enhance creatures, 4 ways to enhance creatures, then 2 things that turn into creatures. Yeah, no, I think we're good. I think we're good. So pretty low to the ground. Yeah, I'll take another Wanderglyph. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In this deck, the sentry's gonna be on a lot of the time. Plundering Pirate, that's exactly what I was hoping to pick up. With a curve this low, we can definitely go 16. Captain Storm, are you kidding me? Oh my days, oh my days. Now the torches and the pirate hats stay in. So they do. Yeah, we're not playing that. It's a meme card. Well, that's not a meme card actually, but... Alright, so how many artifacts we got? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15 artifacts? Yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't think we played 3 shipwreck countries. I don't think we do. We play 16 lands for sure. But then the question is, what's the cut? Probably one of the sentries. It's gotta be one of the sentries, I would think. Yeah. So if I cut the sentry, right, and I cut a land, what are we looking at? 17.7. Yeah, seems reasonable. I don't think we need these. Yeah, I don't think we need any more of these. The pirate hat of the River Herald Scout is an interesting conversation, but I think with all these pirates, because we have, let me check, 8 pirates, like that's enough. That is definitely enough. So it is. Yeah. We could just forget about the pirate hat, but we have no card draw to it, like nothing at all. Yeah. No, I think we go as we are. Pirate hat ought to have a few good targets, and that is 8 targets, which is reasonable. And then it does help us loot and get towards stuff. Well, I mean, we can use the Voltaire Wanderglyph for that though as well. Maybe it's unnecessary. Honestly, the River Herald Scout does sort of smooth out our draws, and it can just be a 2-mana 2/3 as well. So, it's hard to know. I'm saving this so I can go turn 3 Siren and Torch. If he kills it, he kills it. But with blue, with green white, yeah, it doesn't seem too bad. Why would you tap like that? Why would you tap like that? I didn't pay attention to that. We can Magmatic Galleon next turn. So. Oh, he's just decided he's going to give up there. I guess I don't blame him. I wonder what the correct play is there. So I'm thinking about spreading around. I probably, you put it on Captain Storm there. You put it on Captain Storm. And then he can attack. Yeah, I don't blame him. That couldn't have gone much better other than the kind of silly tap issue. Which I guess didn't end up being the worst for us. I suppose would I prefer it kept the trick up over the torch? I probably would, yeah. Yeah, so I suppose I can't blame it. That's my fault for not checking. Yeah, because then Captain Storm can attack past for 4. But he's got white as well, so, I suppose then you want to try and grow it out of Cosmium Blast range. Whiff. Oh, could not be better. Let's take Captain Storm now instead. Get this train rolling. He could have the cargo wrestler, but I don't think so. And then this slows us down a little bit, but we only have to draw 1 land before we can play Magmatic Galleon. It does need to be red, to be fair. But I don't want to fire it off in a staunch crewmate that can't block anyway. Whiffed again. Oh, his deck mustn't be very well built at all. If he is, do I think he's Carwork Wrestler? I don't. Atali's Favor, +3, +1/+1, and has Trample. Go on the Plundering Pirate, or it could go on the Wanderglyph, or it could go on Carwork Wrestler. I think I've got a Favor on the Pirate, maybe? Or on the Carwork Wrestler, yeah, let's do that. Because if he's got a Braid, then I'm really happy about this play. Yeah. Oh, I would have taken that trade all day. Your 2 Stone Screamers didn't get you anything. I would have taken that trade all day. It's good for me because then my Captain Storm and my Wanderer Griff can get in. Okay, the Scout's okay. Explored into another Scout. Yeah, it does shut down my attacks, to be fair. Oh, he bottomed it. Okay, interesting. See, now, if I kill that, I can put a +1/+1 counter on. Is it better to attack for 1? No. This is a real target now. Put +1/+1 counter on target creature pirate you control. Because now he's just dead so many different ways. That was a strange... Why didn't he just trade for the Plundering Pirate? Like, he had so many opportunities to do so. That's cool and all, but I still win, I'm pretty sure. See, I was going to send in a 3, a 4-3, a 3-4, and a 5-5. It doesn't seem like it was going to be an easy way out of that, to be honest. Powerful stuff. Well, we've been on the play... There's been 2 or 3 games. 2 games. We've been on the play both games, which really helps with this deck, of course. But keeping the curve low. Yeah, we've done a good job of that. Go first again. Wow, okay, I'm in gold, to be fair. I don't know why people are playing these. So here we pack for 1, right? You play the Schooner. And turn. Just now you can crew it with the Cogwork Wrestler. And then we also have the Cogwork Wrestler as a backup. I'd prefer not to do that this turn. What's he got? Blue. Resolve. But as long as it's my turn, he's got Death Touch. I'm not going to be blocking that thing. Okay. I forgot that Hunter's Blowgun had reached, thank goodness I still had that Cogwork Wrestler. We're in a good spot now because we can Magmatic Galleon next turn, unless he taps that Siren again. But he's in a good spot, he's on 5 mana. Whereas we're scrapping a bit out here to get the 5 mana. So he's in a good spot. Okay, that slows us down a little bit, but not a lot. Okay, now we're actually in a little bit of trouble. He's not attacking, I'm really glad he's not attacking. I know this kind of slows us down a little bit, but... Now he's in a really rough spot. We're going to glorify our suffering, sacrificing the pirates. It's probably the best thing to do. Of course, we could have something else. We could have an unstable Glyph Bridge. If that's the case, we got to keep our Sire and we got to keep our Schooner. And then we can just attack for lethal. It's nice. The Schooner dodges that sort of stuff, which is cool. So yeah, Glyph Bridge, we would actually survive this. Mischievous Pop. Resolve. Okay, interesting. But what are you flashing? Pirates. Resolve. Okay, does he have a land, though? If he does, this is a pretty cool play. I'm pretty sure he's still dead, though. We have a lot of attackers here. If we naturally rip a land, that was like, yeah, okay, so he's gonna do that, and then sack the, yeah, okay, fair. Sack the Hunter's Blowgun. Probably. Yeah, playing Hunter's Blowgun or whatever. It's just, I mean, it's not exactly a mulligan. I almost walked straight in because I literally have never... I don't read that card. But I almost walked straight in at the last game. So I did. Three, this deck 100% has the potential to go 7-0, really. See, the thing is, if people don't get into the deck early, Captain Lannery Storm, is that her name? Maybe? She goes really late, which is why we got her, because people didn't get into the deck early on, and we did. So, I just gotta text somebody back here. Oh, well, the game's on, maybe or not. Okay. Chuckers, let's you and I have a game. I go first again. Well, this seems unfair. Just how we drew it up, boys. trying to think, do we cardboard wrestler or not? Shooter's blocks so unbelievably well. So yeah, he must have had some sort of trick, otherwise he wouldn't have bothered attacking in there. You have to assume. Being able to appraise geologically seems good. Hotfoot gnome, so. I'm not going to chump the Tomb Raider, I don't think. Now you get to discover 3 on top of that there, so we just got very solid 2 for 1, we get to discover 3. They do it in Natalie's favour, which I forgot we had in the deck, for being honest. I'll keep that in the hand for now. Because now my geological appraiser can block his 2 meter. My cardboard grasher can trade with his gnome. He can give something else haste, but he's going to be in a lot of... He's going to be in a world of hurt here. With an unlucky drop in hand, I'm feeling pretty comfortable. keep that. Yep, that's still 3 damage, I don't mind that. I'm gonna bite on the Tomb Raider here, in case he's got some sort of trick. That's my feeling. So I have an extra damage. Now all my trample damage goes through. Yeah, that worked out really well. I just smelt out that trick when he blocked with the Tomb Raider, and the way he put the gnome on it. Oh, he decided to top that, interesting. One red, he's a Dread Maw's Ire, but it only works on attacking creatures. I'm fine with that. 3 damage tramples over. Okay, is he just... Okay, so he's... Okay, fair. I'll take out this guy, I'm sure. Feeling very comfortably ahead here. Okay, that's a bit of an exaggeration. Very comfortable. Okay, I think we've been on the play all 4 games. Helps a huge amount, but the deck is very consistent at what it wants to do. Even playing with the Cardboard Wrestler face up, you know. Just an endless amount of fodder. All the explorers that the Schooner gives you are just amazing. You know, and with all the interaction I have. Yeah. Okay, well now we got a platinum opponent, so. Oh, we could be on the draw now. I go first again. This is just not fair. Okay, keep 7. That's a pretty good start. Not gonna lie. So we got a kind of race here. Okay, blue-black, so... Well, it means he's a removal. If he dead weights my guy. Do Kevin back? Yeah, there's nothing really good in my hand that I care about losing. I take the Sunshot Militia, I think, if it's me. Because then if you can get rid of my Wrestler, then I can't crew or whatever, so... Is he getting in for 1? Yeah, he can't block anyway. This could be close. Spyglass Iron in Deep Cavern Bat's a very good start. Now, question. Captain Storm or Pirate Hat? If he kills Captain Storm, it's not the end of the world. We just trade 1 for 1. Pirate Hat does not advance my game plan at all. If he's not holding removal, if he fires it off in Captain Storm, it's not the worst. But then he might fire it off in the Cardboard Rasher, so I can't attack. I'm going to pass. I'm actually going to pass and try and play both next turn. Honest Blowgun, interesting. So it's just, he's just trying to enhance his flyers. That's kind of cool. Another swing. Okay. I might want a Deep Cavern Bat. I might want to Cardboard Grass the Deep Cavern Bat this turn, so I think I'm going to do that. Seems like a better play. Please whiff. He did not whiff. You could have joined the dead. Echo Dusk, that's not the worst. I can tag into that. He probably doesn't have joined the dead. You would have thought he would have fired it off by now. But he might have it. Still think this is the right play. Wait, hold on. 7/7. Do I just send the 1/2s? If I crew with the pirate. If I crew with the pirate and I send a 7/7, he can't even trade with it. He's just going to chump and then eat. No, it doesn't make any sense. Just make one, yeah. What do you do? Like, yeah, you just chomp. Get the Aggro Dusk or the 3/2? I guess the Aggro Dusk. I should have put the counter on the Siren. Whoops, that was a mistake. That's a pretty risky one, to be fair. Oh, whoops. That's a really risky one. Like, I get the concept behind it. Try and whittle down the creatures, but now he's in a really bad spot. Because that isn't lethal, right? You know, that's I was very careful to count and see what it was, but yeah, trying to get some life back. Oh, okay, interesting. Where do I put the counter? It's not lethal because he will gain 3 life, so. Yeah, and then the Sunshine Blade should just tap. Yeah, exactly, just tap. I wonder, like, I went for the aggressive play to try and get a bit more damage in and trying to whittle him down. I know he'll... I wonder, was that overly aggressive? I don't think so necessarily. I went for that play because I knew he couldn't crack back. And then if he wanted to, like, triple block or quadruple block... Was it triple block Captain Storm? I was okay with that. Or was it double block Captain Storm? I think it was triple block. I was okay with that because it got a lot more damage in. You know? So we went for the chump and the eat to try and whittle me down, which was, I understand that play, yeah, I suppose that makes sense. Sunfire Torch was a brilliant draw there. Opponent goes first. Boo! Boo this man. How dare he? Oh, well, this is definitely an Oaken Siren turn, because it's Oaken Siren, then Schooner and Wanderglyph on turn 3. If he doesn't have... Hopefully his start's not outrageous. Another Deep Cavern Bat would suck. Very likely if Platinum players playing Blue-Black Descent that they have a Deep Cavern Bat. It's one of the cards that really pulls you in. Like, look how much work it did that game. Make it big, you gotta keep a card for the end of the game. Yeah, it's... Fake draft. Okay, that I like. He's got a few more cards. He might be able to hit my Oaken Siren here. But if he doesn't, then it's... turn 3 Schooner, turn 3 Schooner and Wanderglyph, which is a pretty powerful start for us. Unlikely he's missed his land drop. He could have Deadweight, which of course would suck. Deadweight is a card you're definitely playing in these decks. Staunch Crewmate, okay. He missed a land? Whiff. Blue-black he could whiff. What do we get? Tithing Blade. Ah, that sucks. But we can't cast it, so let's use our mana while we have it. So let's attack for 1. Use our mana while we have it. And then we go Schooner, Wanderglyph, and turn. So now if we tie them blades, we get rid of the glyph, right? I think we can probably pitch a land too. We're sitting on 5 mana technically. Is Malicious Eclipse a sorcery? It is, right? He could have dead weight here, actually. I didn't think about that. No, it doesn't seem to. Oh, join the dead, so that's what I meant. Yeah. That's unfortunate, but it wasn't going to do much better, if I'm being honest. I'm not going to trade. And geological appraisal. Because now his Titan Blade just looks horrible. If he's going to go for Fanatical Offering, with what is it? He's holding 7 cards in hand. I should have thought about Dead Weight, or joining the Dead, but he would have got me the following turn anyway, so I don't know that it's necessarily the worst thing in the world. He would have gotten me then. And he could have done it before I attacked, so I would have made I end up in the same spot, actually. So, yeah, Tithing Blade not looking very good here. The question is, what do we Itali's favour? We might even hold off in the Itali's favour. Relaying Pirates. That's not bad. What's he tapping down? This thing? Okay, fair. Now, I could Waylaying Pirates myself. Tap down his Waylaying Pirates and start getting in. I think I should. It's probably the best use of my mana. Then Wanderglyph off the top there. Looking good. Siren really coming to clutch here. So his Tithing Blade still gets my Cardboard Wrestler. And now he's tapped down. And he's taking... Is he taking 8, 9, 10? He's taking 10 next turn. If I put a Itali's favour on something, he's taking 11. So that Glyph's a pretty nice one. Covering 2 mirrors a pretty nice one. Now if I just send the whole squad. What do I lose? 3 power at most? Nah, but I'm under pressure. So I'm throwing away 3 power, but I'm getting a huge amount of damage. Captain Storm. I think that's where we want to be. Malicious Eclipse would just wreck me. But I don't think it's sensible to play around it, but it would wreck me. But if he doesn't have Malicious Eclipse, I'm kind of like just adding more and more threats to the board that he has to handle, or else the game's over. Yeah, he's got to get it out eventually. He might have Brackish Blunder, but I think this is the correct attack here. He's got 2 blockers, he can block 2 of my creatures. Is this correct? Assuming he has nothing, it's correct. He probably has Brackish Blunder. And he probably has Brackish Blunder. He'll bounce the Waylaying Pirates. Which is what I want. If he has Brackish Blunder, that's good for me. Because then at least I can replay it next turn. That's what he's thinking about, right? He's like, do I want to bounce this or not? Because if I had sent the Wanderglyphs, it would have been a mess. He eats one of them. Double block? Why? Sure. Oh, the Cogwork Wrestler, okay. Well, that's still not that bad for me. That's still not that bad for me. Waylaying Pirates, yeah, excellent. Tapped in the Siren. Smart. No attacks. I could have put it on the Oaken Siren, but like he's gotta have removal, right? And that's kind of like my main win condition currently. So I want to spread my counters out a little bit. Because the Plundering Pirate still trades for three, all of his trades or each one of his creatures, right? So then that's helped me clear the way for my Tomb Raiders, my Captain Storms, Tithing Blade. Each opponent sacrifices a creature. Does it matter what I sacrifice? Guess the Wanderglyph, because I can put counters on the Tomb Raider. Fucking Siren. Okay, so he's got a blocker now. So that buys him another turn, that's nice. So next. Now he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 5 blockers. So we just go to combat, get the Plundering Pirate in, get the Oaken Siren in. And now he can chump with the Cogwork. He can trade with one of the Waylaying Pirates. See, that's actually interesting. Yeah, he gets to discover 3 and get another creature back, but he also loses a life. So you want to be careful. He loses a life if the draft goes to the graveyard. And it's probably the simpler trade. Just a good trade for you, good trade for me. I could wait till it grows out of range, but with him at such a low amount of health, 3 cards in hand, stuck on 4 mana, I think the correct play is just to push here. I could throw the Wanderglyph into die just so I could turn this island into something useful. He's thinking, does he want to chump it now? No, he's thinking about this. Okay, so that's interesting. But you do need a kit. You need a chump. Yeah. Lodestone Needle, pretty good one. Tap down the Siren, pretty good. Yep, it's pretty good. You lose a life. I'm going to end my turn now. Is he still... Okay, he's hit his 5th land now. So you can craft the Tithing Blade, which is going to give him some life. Big time. That Lodestone Needle was a really nice hit. That's a pretty good one as well. If he hits one more land, which he will, that turns into a 6-6, and then he can start putting the pressure on. It's pretty good. He sort of bought himself in a lot of time here. Now if I all attack and Cogwork Wrestler, one of my creatures bounce, one of my creatures gets eaten, one of my creatures... I think we all attack here. And we have to assume he has nothing. Now I can make it so the glyph survives, and yeah, okay, we'll go for it. This works out pretty well because if he kills Camstorm, yeah, which he probably does, join the dead, yeah. That works out pretty well. I'll just target this guy. I got a creature out of that. Now we end the turn. And now he's like real bad shape. So Tithing Blade will give him an extra life. Lodestone Needle. He's not in the position to attack. Tithing Blade will gain him life. The Oaken Siren's back online. Not next turn, but the turn after. And that means he has to use his Join the Dead on Captain Lannery Storm, which is good. Okay, so now is he going to flip the Iceberg? He's going to flip the Needle? So at a Glyph. Interesting, interesting. No attacks, of course, and the turn for now. Because the Siren's coming back online. So it means he can't kill the Siren and flip the Iceberg. Okay, now he's starting to fill it out per guy. So he can't kill the Siren, and he can't kill the Siren and flip the Iceberg. And he can't. There's another Iceberg. Interesting choice. Probably because he knows he's kind of stuck. Tithing Blade will work here. You could flip that, gain a life, but then I can just move the Pirate Hat across, which is my intention. And now I can unlucky drop. Does that change anything? If I lucky drop pre-combat, then he sticks super dead. Now, what's his move now? Because this could be the blow now. I'm going to send them all. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I figured. With the unlucky drop in hand there, there's very little he could do. That's 4 lethal threats, 2 loggers. So that made super certain of it. He would have to be holding 2 spells that he could have cast in that situation, which I'm not saying he couldn't have. He could have had Join the Dead and Brackish Blunder. And then it's not so good for us. It's not so good for us. But I'm thinking about the likelihood of that being the case. Plus, I'm thinking about do we have inevitability? More or less, but the more he adds to that board, he was obviously realised he was badly stuck. Yeah, that's another reason why I figured he didn't have those in hand, because he played the Lodestone Needle, which to me in that situation says you're hoping to draw something. Okay, 6-0 against a silver. This It's an unbelievably good hand. But there's no way I can keep that, right? No, I can't keep that. Keep 6. I think we bottom a land here. Like, all my cards cost less than... Yeah. Actually, yeah. If he's got Cosmic Blast, let him use it. Okay, let's see what he plays now. Because he's got something. He's got Cosmic Blast or Springload Saw Blades, let him use it. Yeah. Quicksand Whirlpool. I'm just gonna sit here. Hopefully I can waste his mana. If he cycles, it's not the Lowstone Needle. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so he maybe always had Lowstone Needle. I'm not so sure. Interesting. That tells me this guy's got Zoetic Glyph in his deck. He's playing the Hulk. He just wants artifact count. Envoy. Okay, so he knows I'm not buying it. Okay, so here I think we go play this thing. Yeah. Sunfire Torch this guy up. Then next. All attack. Oh yeah. Yeah. Take action. Kill the bot. And then see what he wants to do. Do I care? Let me think here. Do I care? Use bounce. I get in 3 damage. End turn. No. He's got to have something good. What's his plan? Craft a Lowstone Needle, explore with the waterlogged Hulk? Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Make a 1/1? Yeah. Okay. Hold. Okay, that's pretty good. Got 2/1/1s, yeah. So you must have Clayfire Bricks or something. So it's nice though, like I can't really trick him into like Cosmium waving too much. Let's get it out of his hand. He's got it. He doesn't have it. Okay, interesting. I'll pay this now, get more creatures on the board, because I have an artifact for next turn. He was keeping the Cosmo Wave for the Schooner, very possible. Nah, I don't love using that treasure token up, but I'll take Archaeologist. Okay, so just going to scry 3, resolve. Okay. Scry 3 is pretty good. What to do? He's put up a lot of stuff around our way currently. We can't really attack with the Schooner. He managed to kind of keep that tap down long enough. Whaling Pirates is good. That's a good draw. Just get in for 1. I'll take Archaeologist, is pretty big. So we'll just end the turn here. Whaling Pirates is a good one. If we can get him to spend his mana, let's dismantle. We're okay, but he still has to pay 5 to kill the Schooner. I think it's about time I got my value out of the Schooner, you know? Okay. So we Whaling Pirates for sure. Tap down the 4/4. Now we can get pack for 1, or we can hopefully get the Explore trigger off the Siren and get a 2/2 in the air. It's a really tough decision. Or maybe we make... No, I tell you what, we actually crew with the Pirates here. Hopefully get that to be a 4/4. Then we send this guy. We send this guy. What about the 3/2? If I send the 3/2, then he can't double block. I figured he had something along those lines, but this worked out okay for me because yeah, I don't mind trading for one of those, and I don't mind trading for the Envoy, you see. So I kill that. Because he can blow up the Schooner 2 and 2 and then 1, right? He can blow up the Schooner if he wants. We try to get our value out of it. He's gonna have to sack the creature as well, so. Like, that's not an easy thing to do. Yeah, I figured he was gonna do that. Wait, that kills 2 of my artifacts as well. And 1 of his own, so this is not the worst situation to be in. What am I doing? I'll be throwing away... No, 2 to get 2? No. It doesn't make sense to do that. Adaptive Gem Guard. Now we're in trouble. But we do have a lucky drop in the deck, so... I need a little bit of luck here. Like a magmatic galleon or something would be lovely. He's gotta have Zoetic Glyph in his deck, like. You would assume. Playing like artifacts he doesn't need. It's 5/5, that's fine. I can take one hit from that. I can take 2 hits from that, actually. He doesn't even have Descend 3, does it? Descend 4? No, he doesn't. Okay. He can't attack. He doesn't have Descend 4 yet. He doesn't have Descend 4 yet. Vanguard the Rose. That's a pretty good draw as well. I get him for 6. Not the worst idea. Yeah, no. And then he puts me to 9. That means next turn if he descends, he can just kill me outright. I would definitely attack there. I hope he doesn't, because that puts me in a really rough spot. Oh, nice. He could just sack the Toad actually and make the Gondola. Yeah, I didn't think about that. 4/4 unblockable. Yeah, you could just sack the Toad. Yeah. Tap it first, anyway. Okay, so he's sitting at 6 lands. Yeah, that's smart. I think we're pretty much done here. This deck is not designed to go into the long game, and we're quite a few cards deep. You can just sack the Toad. I don't think you're going to do much more than block 7 damage, so I can live with that. Okay. We're in a very rough spot here. He didn't sack the Toad, so he mustn't realise. So that's nice, because 4/4 unblockable is a problem. I don't see how we get out of this. Magmatic Galleon would help. Geological Appraiser would help. But I don't think we're getting out of this. Right. Do you have a better chance in this? He's got 4 blockers. Like, there's no way I can kill him. But the lower my creature count goes, the worse it gets for me. Yeah, no, this is pretty much over. May as well make him spend the mana. In this situation, I think he should sack something worthwhile. Sack the tote, man. Should I sack the tote, maybe? Okay, well, this gives me my best chance. Because I need to draw something. And that is not going to do it. Can we still win? He's got 8 damage. I can chunt that. I can chunt 4 and I take 7. Okay, I gotta assume. I gotta assume he doesn't see it, right? Because I'm not gonna win otherwise. Right, I gotta assume he makes a mistake. All he has to do is sack the tote and the gondola becomes unblockable. Just sack the tote. Yeah, he's obviously tunnel visioned a bit. Yeah, this game would have been over so long ago. There's no way I can win, I don't think. Maybe sack the tote. Sack the tote. Just sack the envoy if you can't even see it. Just sack it with the Vanguard of the Rose. 3-1. Yeah, that's fine. Send the other two in. What? Doesn't make any sense. So I can just jump this. Jump here. 2 blocks. Only take 4. Maybe setting the stops made my opponent think that I had something. I have nothing. Magmatic Galleon. Too little and too late, I think, my dear. I don't think there's any way for me to win from this position. But like in some crazy world where he took 4, maybe I could win then. Yeah, he's trying to figure out, can I kill him if I do something silly? I can't. This has been over for quite a while. I've just been playing it out. I technically can't even kill him even if I do something silly. He's still, God love him, he's still doing his best. Oh, he just needs to be 8. Oh, okay, I'm an idiot. Then I didn't read the card. It's not my opponent who didn't read the card. I'm trying to psych him out here. It's not working. No, no. Good game. Good game. I wouldn't even try to take it. Like at that point, there was like literally no way you could talk yourself into losing there. Good game. Good game. So my opponent is probably a relatively high ranking or relatively good player. who found his way into silver. You know, that would make the most sense. Well, let's keep going. I don't think there's any reason to change anything. It'd be heartbreaking if we didn't end up getting the trophy in this one, but I'm sure we will. You know, all you need to do is put me on the play. I'm trying to think, is like, was attacking with a schooner early on in that game or trading it off a bad idea? Probably not. I mean, it does get outclassed. And that's actually what won my point of the game, was just having like well-statted creatures. So it's very much worth remembering that, like, you know, just well-statted creatures do work. You know, that 4/4 just kind of shut me down, and then, you know, it makes a difference. So it does. It makes a difference. What goes first? No, what do you mean? What do you mean my opponent gets to go first? Boo. That's not fair. That's not fair. He shouldn't be allowed to do that. What's the plan? First strike, trick, staggering size. Yeah, not going for it. No blocks, sir. What do you got? I say we get in with the boys. Start racing. This works out better because it gives you a target for Ty's favor. Pathfinding Axe Jaw, very nice, very nice. Whiff. I into another Pathfinding Axe Jaw. Oh dear. New blocks. Now, isn't that just lovely? Magmatic Galleon is a very helpful card here. Pop that in. Now, here's the thing. Do we trade off one of these creatures for 3 points of damage? No. No, we don't. Because he's going to Axe Jaw again. And hopefully that means he's going to attack with his other Axe Jaw. That'd be great. Or he could attack with this Axe Jaw. Do I trade? I probably don't trade. No, I think I just take 7, right? Whatever he plays, I think we just Galleon it. And then I think we leave exactly 1 creature back. Wonderful. Okay, this works out pretty well. Now, I could Captain Storm and hope to hit, but I don't think that's where we want to be. So we Galleon. Hit the Axe Jaw. Then leave... We have to... It's 2 to crew. So we leave a 2/2 back. So we're getting in for... What are we getting in for? 9 damage? That's pretty good. And turn. Now you can crew the Galleon. No, maybe we don't crew the Galleon actually. Resolve. That's okay. He pays 2. Resolve. What does he hit? Okay, resolve. Yeah, that's fine. Pass. My turn. Unlucky drop. Yeah, that just seems good for me. Just grow the squad. Play a siren. Put a counter on the siren itself. Yeah, that seems pretty reasonable. Now we just keep the unlucky drop. Can we lose from here? Yes. Is it likely we lose from here? No. Especially now if we draw an artifact next turn. Sidecar Raptor, that's pretty decent. Okay, we'll see. Now we just Pirate Hat. Now I'm attacking across the board here. I'm going to bounce the Sidecar Raptor and just attack everything. He's going to have 2 blockers. Guess I put it on. He's going to have 2 blockers. Guess we put it on the 3/3. Maybe just unlucky drop. Bounce the Raptor. Right. And now we just... I think we just send the boys, right? He's got 2 blockers, he blocks the 2 biggest... He blocks the 2 biggest things and takes 6, right? Yeah, exactly, we just send the boys. Nice. Nice, so we got the 7-1. Wonderful. Wonderful. I'm not surprised that deck was bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. So... But hats off to the opponent that beat us in the 7th game. Deck seemed like... Didn't have that much power going on, just had like well static creatures seemed to have a decent like curve and an unusual sort of game plan. So yeah, hats off to him. But yeah, this deck was just sweet. What did we start with? We started picking up Cogwork Wrestlers early, and oh no, we started with the Schooner, picked up the Wrestlers. Yeah, deck just felt very strong. So it did. We drew extraordinarily well though when we were on the play, pretty much every game. So that does tend to help. That does tend to help. But I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.